Welcome back, everybody. Little Fish here, bringing you another random review. Today's review is going to feature 3 World of Nintendo collectible figures released by Jakks Pacific. So let's get started. I think you can already see which figures I have, but just in case you are unfamiliar with the characters, we have the Piranha Plant, Link, and Deku Link. Each character is held in by one little plastic tie, so we'll take a quick look at the boxes. There's not really much to them, and then we'll take them out and take a closer look at each character. So this is the packaging, World of Nintendo, official Nintendo licensed product by Jakks Pacific for the ages above 3, collectible figure. I just grabbed the Piranha Plant because he was closer. And again, nothing really holding them in except for that one little plastic tie. World of Nintendo. Collectible figure. Enter the world of Nintendo with these collectible figures based on characters from your favorite games. Each figure is posable and highly detailed. So these are some of the characters. I've never actually seen Samus, but maybe I just missed that pack. Collect them all. Each sold separately. So in this series you could have gotten Bullet Bill, the Piranha Plant, Fire Mario, Yoshi, or Ice Luigi. And the bottom of the packaging, and we'll just take a look at the back of each package because each one seems to have different characters in their series. So with this Link, the other characters you could collect are Mario, Link, Luigi, Purple Yoshi, Princess Peach, and Deku Link. And the bottom of this packaging, otherwise everything is the same on the packaging. I'm pretty sure Deku Link is going to have the same characters as regular Link. Yep. So let's snip these little tabs and take a closer look at these figures. So this is the Piranha Plant. So we'll do a quick spin around. And back to the front. So we'll take a closer look at some of the detail. So from the bottom, from the top, inside of Piranha Plant's mouth, and all the little spots, white on red. There is a light green painted on the dark green of the leaves, on both leaves. And it says each figure is posable, so let's see how we can pose our Piranha Plant. You cannot move the head of the Piranha Plant, though it is kind of rubbery, so it does move a little bit. Well, that seems to be all it can do. Just kind of spin around. Not exactly what I would call posable. If anything, they could have had so you could bend the stem, so you could have it facing up, facing down, side to side, but it just kind of goes back to its main position, and all he can do is spin. So that is the Piranha Plant. And next up we have Deku Link, and how sad he looks. Got a little pink flower in his hand. So we'll do the quick spin around again. And back to the front. So we will take a closer look at the detail from the top and from the bottom. So the paint job on these are actually pretty nice. This one has a little bit of excess black paint and plastic on his mouth, but still not too bad. It's got nice shading on his face. He's got like a wood grain texture as well. I did notice while I was spinning him around that there is this really shiny gook on the back of his hat. I don't know if that's because of the way that they're packaged, something got on him in the store, or if that is a paint issue. Might try to wash him off later because it's kind of gross. And that's the flower in his hand. And let's see how we can pose Deku Link. We'll try his arm first. You can move his arms. They're not like really easy to move up and down. You kind of have to just keep pressing on it because it doesn't seem like they have joints, just kind of in there. This arm does move up and down or forward and back, but doesn't exactly stay in that position too well. His head does move, though his hands kind of get in the way. It can go all the way around. You just have to be careful of his hands getting caught by his hat. There we go. His waist does not move, nor do his feet. So it's just his head and his arms. It kind of feels like his head could lean back and forward a little bit. And this is Deku Link. And lastly, we have Link and his little shield. So we'll take a full look around first, and again, look at the details after. And back to the front. Out of all these figures, Link is the hardest to get to stand. He kept falling over every time I moved him. Otherwise, these figures really have some nice sculpts to them. And let's take a closer look. I think we will start off with his shield. So there's not really much to the shield. It is painted plastic, has a really nice painted design. And there's just a little ring in the back, so I guess you could put it on his arm. And we'll try that out after. And that is Link's shield. And now we'll check out Link's posability. So let's see, his arm goes back and forth all the way around. And I think we just discovered that his head can move, but his hair is kind of in the way, preventing him from going all the way around. But if you use some force, you can get him to move. And his other arm can go all the way around. And his legs do not move. So this is from the bottom and from the top. Now let's see if we can get his shield on his arm. That shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. So now we have Link and his shield, and whoop. Well, now you guys could see what I meant by the fact that he doesn't stand too well, and now I kind of have to hold him because the added weight of that shield, and that shield is not heavy at all. He will not stand up. Try as I might to get him to stay or oppose him, he just will not stand up. See? No shield. We'll add the shield, and pretty sure he's gonna fall down again. Oh, there we go. Now it's staying. So we'll try to get a look at him with the shield on. And I don't think he's gonna stand up. Try again. Nope. Come on, Link. There we go. Maybe pose him a little bit more. It would have been nicer if his arm could go up and down instead of back and forth, because now it just looks a little weird with the sword. And this is the World of Nintendo collectible Link figure. And just to mention, in case anybody was curious, because I was, the shield does fit on Deku Link. And also, the shield does fit on the Piranha Plant. So these are the 3 Jakks specific World of Nintendo figures I have for today: Link, Piranha Plant, and Deku Link. Kinda wish the posability was a little bit better and that Link stood a lot more firmly than he does. Maybe in the next packaging, give him a base or something so he doesn't keep falling down. But otherwise, not too bad. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think. And if you like this content, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And you can also follow me on Tumblr and Instagram. And until next time, everybody.